Здравствуйте, captains. Welcome back to the road to Khabarovsk. Today's episode sees us on the Tier 5 Soviet destroyer Gnevny. I have two replays for you that showcase and highlight two aspects of the Gnevny and the Soviet line in general. The first one sees us mid-tier on fault line with my buddy Stormy and Rusty Guns. As a southern spawn starting on the left hand side, I'm going to look to go into A first. We have limited ships on this side, and most likely the battleships will, on a southern spawn, migrate in towards A. So if I can keep the enemy force who move into A occupied until my big brother battleships can come, then I'll have done my job. Thankfully, I'm divisioned up with a aircraft carrier, so he can send scout planes forward into A for me. That's tough when if the carrier is not in your division, because it's a crapshoot as to whether or not he will go and scout for you, which is important, obviously.
Let's give them a hard time.
So in this episode is really neat because I'm going to be able to show you the use of armor-piercing rounds for destroyers, specifically Soviet destroyers. You can use armor-piercing, and should, for all ship classes, based upon obviously the ships that you're going against and how you want to shoot, yada yada yada. But especially with Soviet destroyers, armor piercing is very potent when used properly, and hopefully I can show you how to use it effectively. Alright, detected enemy Nicholas. Let's engage him at range, firing the HE, and oh, it looks like he just pulled a Nazi. Alright, well, let's see if we can hurt him. He pops his smoke. He's 5 kilometers away. My torpedo range is only 4 kilometers. So I'm going to close the distance a little bit because I know, okay, there are his torpedoes. Stormy's got those scattered out. And he's got to be either reversing or maybe going forward. So I'm going to fire my torpedoes. Again, replay bug. These are all narrow spreads, not wide spreads. And my buddy Rusty Guns is trying to engage him as well, but unfortunately this is his first trip out into his Omaha. He runs the ground and pulls a Notzer as well. So we got 2 Notzers on the other side of A-cap. So fire and open the smoke, and yes, there we go. 1 hit, devastating strike, first blood. Yes. And the enemy is already down 1 destroyer. Very nice. So we have a Murmansk, a New Mexico, and a Fuso all inbound. And probably maybe another ship or 2. And Rusty's still stuck on his island. Sometimes when you get caught on an island, kids, oh there he is. Sometimes when you get caught on an island, you don't actually have to be right on the island. Sometimes it extends a little bit further into the water, and you can get caught, on your tail, or yeah. So, and it looks like their enemy Murmansk pulled a Notzer as well. We got a theme going. Oh, and he takes a big hit too. Is this a theme for the game? Notzer pulling Notzers. All right, well, we capture the enemy base. Here comes the Murmansk. Armor piercing is loaded because he's showing a broadside. Fire salvo. Boom! 2 citadels on the Murmansk. Yes, that can happen, guys. So of course I'm detected. When you play Soviet destroyers mid-tier and higher, you live a life of being detected. That is just basically how it goes. So you have to rely upon your speed and maneuverability and offensive smoke. Offensive smoke is really key for Soviet destroyers using it, but that requires eyes on target from other friendlies, aircraft, but especially and ideally other ships. Now I'm firing on this New Mexico using my high explosive rounds, trying to light him a fire first. Great, there's a fire. And he's either going to let it burn or he's going to put it out. He fires on me, so I make myself skinny. Okay, he puts it out. So he's going to be immune for about 20 seconds on the reload, and after which he'll be susceptible to more fires. And then if I can light it, on 21 seconds, he'll burn for a minute and change, which would be really nice. Until then, I'm just going to keep peppering him with high explosive rounds. He only has eyes for me, it looks like. All of his guns in Mexico is really dangerous, especially from less than 10 kilometers, as you all saw in the last video with the New Mexico. But the speed of the Gnevny is very difficult, especially for newer players to get used to, and especially firing at you from battleships. Now the Gnevny, being a destroyer, has small caliber guns, so advanced firing training, the 4th tier captain skill, is very, very useful in this ship. It is excellent in this ship. But I don't have AFT yet on this captain, so my range is still the basic 11.9 kilometer range. I do have the gun range mod, which ups it from I think 10.8 to 11.9. So I still have to stay within a decent range for opponents. And I cannot light this guy a fire again. What the hell is going on, man? Burn, burn, burn! I want fire, fire. Doom, 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 doom. And yeah, meanwhile, while I was talking, Rusty got annihilated. He ran aground and stayed aground. Still firing on this New Mexico. Look at all those hits. And no fires. What the heck is going on? Oh, somebody lit him a fire, and it wasn't me. Wouldn't you know it? Okay, and see, and by the time he got set afire again, his damage control party was up and was able to put that fire out immediately again. I tell you, sometimes, guys, I swear, I light more fires once the guy is immune, and in this instance, I didn't light any fires. That's just ridiculous. So anyway, gonna peek. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Nope, collision, island collision. All right, turn hard, 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 hard. Oh, crap. Oh man, I just pulled a Notzer. I got 4 Notzers already in the first 7 minutes of the game. Oh my goodness gracious, this is not good. Oh, and he's got friends. He's got a Konigsberg, and I think that was that's an enemy Kuma, looks like, Japanese cruiser. Okay, so I have a big boy brother battleship coming in. I do hit my speed boost to try to get out of there, but these guys are well within range, and I do have eyes from enemies, so I decided to pop my smoke. Oh, I take a hit, and I unload on the AP on the Kuma, and ooh, Citadel, nice hits. 2 Citadels, ooh, even better. Keep firing volley shots. 3 Citadels, 2,500 points, nice. Oh, 4 Citadels, look at that, man. Just, oh, 5, oh, come on, wreck them, wreck them, wreck them. Look at that. Full health to half health, and just a handful of volleys right there. Armor piercing, broadside, cruisers, you can really wreck house. Now I'm staying with the AP for now, even though I'm firing at the battleship, because I expect these guys to reappear again. Going after the Konigsberg, I can Citadel him. Nothing. Okay, 500. All right, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my God! Goodness gracious, 97 health left. Come on, end this guy. There we go. Good night. All right, back to the New Mexico, because the Kuma. Looks like our battleship and our cruiser are behind my smoke cloud. So, oh, there's the enemy Kuma again. Let's AP this Kuma. Fireful effect. Boom! 2 Citadels. Look at that incapacitate. Knocking his engine. He uses damage control right away. Oh! And I splice him. He fires torpedoes, looks like. And they're going to miss. Okay, okay. Fire. Keep firing him. Come on, Fetch. You got him. Oh, he runs into the border. Now this throws off your aiming. It slows them down drastically. I think they're like half speed, but it's still a weird lead to try to figure out, well, how fast are they going? Where are they going? Oh, and this 300-point Citadel for the kill. All right, man, 4 kills. PDQ, our team is routing this other team right now. Poor New Mexico has run himself into the border and is coming under a lot of fire from all our friendlies. We are well ahead on points, and they're down at 3 ships. This game is not going to last long, so I decide I am going to charge the New Mexico. He's been shooting at me all game. I'm going to see if I can... Oh, and there's a fire. Nice. Better late than never, huh? And I'm going to see if I can torpedo him before our friendlies get the kill. So I have to close in to 4 kilometers. Yes, folks, 4 kilometers. Ooh, gotta get real close. Charging in there, 4.1. There it is, 4 kilometers. Fire our last volley. Get the torpedoes lined up. Fire both sets. I don't think he's gonna make it though. He's using his repair party. But he's burning, and he's got a lot of attention right now, and he is dead. Oh well, what are you gonna do? So I turn to go chase down this Fuso, but we are well ahead on points, and it is just a matter of seconds before the game ends. And of course I have a little glitch. This actually happened in game, and it just froze on me. I thought I was going to get locked out again, which happens from time to time. Every now and then you'll be playing a game and the game will freeze and you get booted. But luckily it was at the very end of the match. 2700 XP, first blood, devastating strike, over 100 hits, 4 sinkages, fires, but look at that, 9 citadels, kids. 9 citadels and a tier 5 Gnevny destroyer to finish tops of the charts. 1805 base experience. Little Duckling did pretty good in his Ognavoy. Probably captured a couple of bases or just dished out a whole crap ton of pain. Poor Rusty. Poor Rusty's got strong shoulders holding up the table. And the damage is pretty nice. Look at that. Almost 29,000 points of damage in AP shells alone, kids. Wrap your head around that for a second. When people say destroyers and gunboat destroyers like US and Soviet, they think of HE and fires. Fires, fires, fires. But armor piercing, you use it correctly, you are going to wreck face. You are really going to put a hurt on them. As evidence right here. Almost 29,000 points of armor piercing damage. To total over, I don't know, north of 55,000 total damage. That's pretty good for just a little Soviet gunboat with little crappy torpedoes. And walk away with over 280,000 credits. I had a premium account at that time, a little competition or something like that. But anyway, premium account, that was nice. Even if it wasn't, it was over 187,000 on a standard account. That's a good payday. Cha-ching. And this, of course, is the older patch. The road to Khabarovsk is long and takes you through Siberia. And anybody try to send a package to Siberia, Yakutsk, Bratsk, and whatnots knows the mail takes a long time to get there. So this road, we're getting a lot of postcards late. So that we don't have the new fancy 5.6 patch detailed report and end score. Okay, moving on into our next match. We are bottom tier in a tier 7 match with my buddy Miosha and our friend Energy Torpedo. And of course the map is Land of Fire. We've got a southern spawn, western side. We have a friendly destroyer over here as well. And looks like he's going to head onto the 2 line, so I'm going to stay onto the 4 line, 3-4 line, and head to the east side of that large island in front of me and focus on maybe scouting the interior of the map. They have a Hatsuharu, a hat. It's a tier 7 Japanese torpedo boat and has very long range torpedoes, so he can really harass our capital ships that are going to be moving west. So I want to try to engage him, find him, illuminate him for my friends, and or kill him myself. I still don't have advanced firing training on this captain, and still stuck with the 4-kilometer torpedoes. Okay, utilizing this island as a cover. My detection range isn't that great. It's 6.8 kilometers with my camo on. So everyone is pretty much going to see me. All the destroyers, enemy destroyers, have better detection range than I do. So while I can spot for my crew, our destroyer to my immediate left is actually doing all the scouting. He will scout any of the ships that I would if I'm not hiding behind this island. But I need to do it for a surprise attack, because they will see me before they see him. So I'm going to use this for cover, because most of the time a northern spawn will head directly south on the other side of this island, which is what I'm doing. So we'll see if we can do a little shake and bake, a little fake out action. Look at my friend over there, and then I can come around and punch in the face. Oh, and there we go. We got a Farragut. Yeah, see what I tell you. He did the same thing that I'm doing. So they are exchanging fire. Are they shooting at each other? Yeah, okay. He's definitely taking fire from Miosha and the boys. So I'm gonna see if I can sneak up and oh crap! I just got detected. Yep. See, there's the hat. There's the hat in the middle. He was eyeballing our battleship down there on the G5 line. So I'm gonna open up on him. He's a tier 7. And if I can damage him, hurt him, and or kill him, that would be bueno. That'd be really good. So it looks like I knock out his engine. I gotta get close if I want to use my torpedoes. And okay, he's firing on me because I'm definitely detected because I fired my guns, which extends your detection range by anywhere from 4 to 6 or 8 kilometers depending upon the ship that you're in. And even for destroyers, it is not uniform across the board. So I fire my torpedoes in. Again, Captain's a narrow spread. Fire and hope, and up there he is. Okay, he's running away. No way in hell my torpedo's gonna catch him. So I'm gonna shoot at him. I pop my smoke. A furry taco is coming in hot. Gonna try to make him turn away. When you pop smoke, kids, and you know that there are torpedo boats around, you want to make sure you either point your nose or your butt to them because they will torp you into that smoke just like what I was planning to do. And if you stop broadside, chances are you're going to eat a torpedo. Believe you me, I've done it plenty of times. Alright, that Uba is coming at me hot. I can't stay in my smoke. I don't feel comfortable out there in the middle of nowhere, even sitting in my smoke. So I pop my speed boost to get the hell out of there. And I had set that furry taco on fire, and he is still burning, it looks like. I don't know if he's already used damage control. I mean, we got our Eastern Fleet, which is sneaking along the 10 line, so I don't know if they forced out a damage control party. But look at that, man. He is full on, full effect, charred. Look at that. Backdraft, barbecue, whatever, man. He's burning hot. So I'm just gonna engage. I'm gonna engage and fire my rounds into him. See if I can spread that fire around. Okay, he's stopping, and looks like there's smoke being generated behind him. That means there's another destroyer over there. Guarantee it. I guarantee it. That is. Oh, and it's the Anshan. Oh crap! That's the Tier 6 premium Chinese Navy destroyers. Basically, the Tier 5. It's the Tier 6 version of the Tier 5 premium Gnevny, the premium Soviet Tier 5 destroyer. I wish I had that one. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Well, I leave him, the furry taco, to the devices of our 2 battleships and a cruiser. So let's pop on this Colorado, see if I can light him a fire. I'm trying to stay in front of my ships to spot torpedoes and those enemy destroyers. And oh, good, I got a fire going. Good. Let it burn. And because their fleet is heading west and our fleet is west, they're just exchanging fire. And oh, I'm looking at this, looking at the mini map right now, captains, and what do you see? I see a big gaping hole at our base. I'm still firing at the Colorado because he's the only one I can really shoot at. Oh, there's the Pensacola. He is hurt, he is wounded, he can still wreck face. Again, if you haven't seen the Pensacola videos I've done, they are vicious little creatures. Incapacitate his front gun for temporarily. And can we put him down? And he is gone. Yes. Remember, no kill steals, captains, only kill secures. A wounded ship can still kill your friends. You can still detonate somebody with one lucky shot. Maybe you'll see what I'm talking about. Spoiler alert. Our whole fleet is on the west. We got our guys sneaking on the 10 line, have made it up north of the D line, and we got a big open space. We know there was an Anshan in the middle. We know there was a hat in the middle. So they have free reign chicken to go into our cap, and I want to stay and engage these guys and help out our fleet. But we got it's basically even numbers there. And oh yeah, they're torpedoing Fuso. You saw those torpedoes back there? Looked like they were trying to torpedo our Fuso. So I have to go. I have to head to the interior and try to stop those destroyers. Again, using that island for cover. I'm not detected, so I'm thinking that he's either hiding behind the island and going to try to ninja, just come out and just kick that Fuso right in the teeth. And maybe I can swing around and surprise him, give him a surprise of his own. So hug the island, wait till the last minute to expose yourself, and then put him down, hopefully. That's the plan. Haha! Oh, shit. Oh, there is the Anshan. Oh, crap. He was right there. Torpedoes incoming. He looked like those were meant for the Fuso, not for me. Alright, Anshan. He got more health than I do. He's got better guns than I do. Better torpedoes than I do. He is just better than me. Well, the ship is better than me. Alright. Oh, I'm firing on him. I'm missing like crazy. Come on, Fetch. You got to start hitting this guy. Oh, incoming from him. Ooh, torpedoes. Those are not from the Anshan. Well, maybe some of them are. Those are from the... Oh, yep. That Saharu is heading into our base. And the Anshan. Oh, man. This is not good. I am missing like crazy. Anshan isn't... Oh, my... Detonation. Devastating strike. Wow. Although, it did... Yeah, he got detonated. Yep, so... Whew, what I tell you, boys and girls, even a poor little Gnevny who got his front turret blown to hell can still detonate somebody. He should lose that match against the Anshan 9 times out of 10, but the 10th time I got the detonation, so it's just me and the Hat. The Hat is still dangerous to me. She can still hurt me because she's got great torpedoes, but she, depending upon obviously her build, she can have halfway decent guns. And I'm already down one, so that means I only have 3 pew-pew-pewers shooting at her. And I am missing again. Oh my goodness gracious. This is embarrassing. Oh, I hit that time. Woohoo! Oh, I got another hit. Pop smoke. Alright, this is good. Good. You think that smoke is going to be helpful, but it is not. I live for smoke. Okay, so he popped smoke. It looks like he's the only one that is maybe down here. The other destroyer was on the western side, and the third was on the east side. So I think he is on an island by himself. I head towards the smoke. I want to close the distance on him. Shoot him with my guns and or torpedo him. Speed boost is engaged. Speed is key. Look at that, going 41 knots, and I'm detected, so he's on the outside of his smoke. And there he is. Far away. Oh, come on, boo. Come on, Fetch. Gotta aim better than that, mate. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, look at that. Come on. That is bad. Yeah, of course he hits me. But, oh, I got him on one of those. So there was a base defend. Nice. I like green. That's cool. All right, we are now in the smoke. Steaming towards him. He is still in the cap because... a little orange section on our cap square is still engaged, so he hasn't left the base yet. So we are getting into very close quarters here. He's either parked or he's coming towards me, and there he is. Oh my goodness, 2 kilometers away. Quick, load the torpedoes, fire at him. Close spread. He's turning in towards me. I zoom out on my mouse so I can get a better angle on him. And go. Devastating strike. He eats a torpedo right on the nose, breaks off his nose. Whew, man, that was tight. Ooh, little pucker factor on that one, boys and girls, I ain't gonna lie. So I was trying to commiserate with NAPCR6 about the detonations. He doesn't like them, but it happens, you know. It happens in real life, you know. You get that lucky shot, that golden BB that just ends your life. And your existence, so it happens. When you get detonated in this game, you get 10 anti-detonation flags, which are really nice. So you just put them on your ship, you hit the auto resupply button on your flag part, and every time you jump in that ship, you're going to get an anti-detonation flag on your ship. That's, of course, if you have any. So if you don't, then just start flashing your broadside at guys, and hopefully you'll get detonated and it acquires some more depth. Like, no, don't do that. It'll happen. I've gotten detonated plenty of times, so it happens. In any case, we're losing this game, which also happens. And Miosha and Energy and their twin ARP Congos are heading towards their base, and that's where the enemy is. Almost the entire enemy fleet is at their cap, except for, I think, one battleship there on the western side. I thought about maybe going after him, or at least trying to engage him, but I want to help our boys. I'm talking to them in our team speak, telling them, come back to Fetch, come back to me. I will pop my smoke. Y'all can sit in it. I will scurry on forward, spot the enemy team, and then you guys can blast from the security of my smoke screen. This is something that is really great when you play with other people because you can coordinate like this, and it is really effective, especially for battleships. Battleships don't come with smoke generators, but I do. And so if they want to use my smoke, they come to a stop. I can pop smoke around them, and the enemy won't see them. I scurry out from that smoke, and I can point out, say, shoot him, and our battleships will be able to wreck house. At least that's the plan. And that can happen, you know. You do that for other friendlies too. You know, I try to do that when the situation calls for it, because it's really nice when it's the favors certainly returned to you. It happened to me one time. I was in a game and I was just getting wrecked, and the enemy destroyer our friendly destroyer came up, popped smoke around me. There go my little detection thing goes green. I'm happy as a clam, and I end up killing, 2 or 3 ships right there. Oh, it was brilliant. So be mindful, destroyer captains, of your friends, not just your division mates, but your entire team. Anyone who's wearing the blue-green, they are your friends. You see a guy in trouble, pop smoke for him. He's getting focus fired, pop smoke for him. Let him at least drop off the detection range, and he can live to fight. All right, so the enemy Farragut, he's shooting at our guys because he doesn't care. He knows that these battleships are a nice target, so I pop my smoke. They're trying to slow down. The whole enemy is shooting at him right there. Look at that. Warspite, New York, at York. Oh, they. This is tough. And there's the Farragut. I got it. Oh, my goodness. So I try to engage him. If I can at least kill one of these destroyers, it will give my battleships some kind of shot to try to kill these guys.
Critical engine damage.
Oh, I launch my torpedoes, just hoping, just in that general direction. Over there somewhere, please go and kill this guy. And he hits me hard again. He incapacitates my engine, knocks out a turret temporarily. Last Stand is a great skill, captains, for destroyers. Tier 2 skill. Oh, look at that. I killed somebody. I killed that Farragut. Oh my goodness gracious, that works. Oh, that worked. I can't believe that. Oh, speaking of working, look at that. Our Congo is sitting in my smoke, shooting at the enemy. Made some of them turn around even. Oh, that is brilliant. Oh, that can work great. And look at this. That smoke from the enemy destroyer. And we got an Aoba that's coming in. What to do, folks? Do you remember that Minakaze video? Use the smoke to pop smoke, swing around as the enemy continues into it, and come back and meet him and surprise the hell out of him. At least that's the plan. Oh crap, he detected me though. I guess I wasn't concealed by the smoke completely. Come on, hurry up, drop off. Come on, drop off detection. Alright, great. Whew. Alright, now, torpedoes and narrow spread. Finally, the replay gets the narrow spread right. He is moving in 4 kilometers. Stay on target. 3.5 kilometers, stay on target. 3 kilometers. Oh, he's going to start turning. Is he going to start turning? 2 kilometers, so he's going to see me. And he sees me, and he's thinking, oh, shit. He's thinking, oh, I'm going to fire my torpedoes too. Fire 1, fire 2. Boom! Confederate as well. Look at that. Nice. Man, I love doing that. It's fun. But unfortunately,
Engine boost deactivated.
there's the enemy Nicky and the enemy New York. Oh, crap balls. This is not going to be good. All right. Let's try to take on this Nicholas. He is heading away. He's not firing at me, so guaranteed torpedoes are going to be coming inbound from him. The enemy New York is slower than dirt, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to point bow onto him, and hopefully my torpedoes will reload and I won't die before I can then annihilate him.
Torpedoes to port.
Oh, there are the torpedoes from the Nicky. Yeah, they ain't gonna make it. All right, fired 1 salvo from the New. Oh crap! What are you gonna do though? Well, maybe Miosha and in energy. Oh, look at this, man. Look at the secondaries going to town. Main batteries going to town. They're just boom, 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 boom. Energy's on fire. Oh my goodness. And at this point I was like, oh, Miosha, turn to your right, man. Turn to your right. I am turning to my right. I'm telling them, no, mate, your other right. I'm on fire. Got this Japanese chick yelling in my ear. I'm trying to shoot this Colorado. And he just totally T-bones energy. Oh my goodness gracious, I was dying. That was awesome. Colorado being the tier 7, 2 classes higher than these poor Congos, but oh, I was laughing. What are they gonna do? He is on fire. He's hurting. He's trying to reverse out of it. Colorado's almost dead, but no! Colorado hits him. He reaches, stabs at him from the grave, and takes out poor Miosha. So all we have now is energy. 1v4. You got this. You got this energy. But we only got less than a minute left to go in the game, so. But there you go, captains. I hope you can see in these 2 replays. The first one I used a lot of armor piercing to great effect. This other one I used my island coverage, speed capabilities, and really used smoke. Not just my own, but enemy smoke as well. Smoke not just for myself, but smoke for my allies. This is something really great. You can really apply and adopt into your strategy, into your thinking. You will really help your team succeed, or at least give them a better chance of success. So we lose. What are you gonna do? Still walk away with a pretty nice score there. 4 kills, 3 torpedoes hits, a couple floods. Got the Confederate with 2 devastating strikes to finish tops of the charts. Look at that, 1,596 base XP in a loss there, captains. That's pretty impressive, I think. I don't know, it feels good anyway. Top 3 for me and my division mates. Good on you, boys, and good on Mr. Poppy Finn for KOing the Gnevny. And the breakdown. It's alright. I didn't use any armor piercing in this game, which was, I think you can see why I really didn't use any. 31,000 in HE damage, 17,000 in fire damage, 17,000 in torpedo damage. I didn't really face any cruisers in this match, which enabled me to use armor piercing. And the few battleships I did were at range, so I really wanted to try to activate their damage control, so I wasn't firing armor piercing. After taxes, 417,000 credits, cha-ching, big payday. Of course, I was in bottom tier, so as a nice reward for the tier 5 Soviet destroyer Gnevny. Well, captains, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned a little bit about how to Gnevny and destroyer play in general. Each destroyer class has their own little quirks and their own specialties, and of course their shortfalls as well. One of the main strengths, obviously, now I hope that you see in the Soviet line, especially starting with this Gnevny class, is the armor piercing. Armor piercing is very, very potent, used against cruisers on the broadside, even against battleships into their superstructure, will deal out significant damage. And of course the torpedoes, if you can ever get close enough to an enemy to use them, very few times will that happen. Most of the time will be at your death, to stab at them from the grave as you sink into the briny deep. But the tier 5 Gnevny, a fun ship, and for me, she is a keeper. I really enjoy her, and once you get advanced firing training, she can really shine. But even without the AFT, she is a beast of a gunboat. Well, captains, thanks again for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. I hope to see you guys in game. Have fun. Fair seas.